The Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, has introduced changes to the claimant commitment for parents, or lead carers, of children aged between 3 and 12 years old on universal credit, which will see them agree with their work coach to spend more time in work or applying for jobs, up to a maximum of 30 hours a week. The new policy requires lead carers of children aged over 3 to be available for work, or actively look for work, for 30 hours each week, up from 16 hours for parents of 3-year-olds and up from 25 hours for parents of those aged 5 and over. This is in addition to changes introduced in July which increased the frequency of work coach meetings for lead carers of 1 and 2-year-olds. However, an online petition calling on the UK government to reconsider increasing the additional work requirements for parents and lead carers has received 23,233 signatures of support and is now due an official response. Founder of the charity project Mothers Uncovered, Maggie Gordon Walker, who created and posted the petition on the official Petitions Parliament website, said, "I set the petition up to help the many hundreds of mothers I have met through my work who are terrified about how they will be able to cope with this new ruling. Single mums especially are already stretched to breaking point, and working 30 hours while their children are young will push many into a mental health crisis." The campaign group, Single Parent Rights, said hundreds of single parents are worried about these new changes to universal credit. Heather from Dorset is a newly single mum and sole carer for her 3-year-old twins. She works 25 hours per week and is worried increasing her hours would be detrimental to her family. "I work for 25 hours and this is my limit. I genuinely wouldn't cope doing any more. My children's needs wouldn't be met, and after the recent upheaval, putting them in childcare and not having time with me would be detrimental to their developmental needs," Heather explained. She added, "I am petrified of this new rule and what it could mean for our family. I know I am a good mother, but if I am forced to work 30 hours and maintain everything else I have to, I will end up burning out and having mental or physical health problems." Founder of Single Parent Rights, Ruth Talbot, said, "We hear from many parents like Heather. Single parents work hard inside and outside the home, and for some this increase will be too much. In addition to the negative impact it can have on family life, for many it won't be practically possible due to a lack of childcare and flexible jobs which can fit around the demands of single parenting." Furthermore, many single parents report a lack of understanding from employers and discrimination within the workplace. Data from Quorum Family and Childcare suggests only 66% of local authorities in Scotland, England and Wales have enough capacity for the current 30-hour entitlement, a decrease of 7% from 2022. Campaigners warn the policy change will increase demand without addressing supply issues within the current childcare system. Single Parent Rights and Mothers Uncovered are calling on the UK government to reconsider this policy as a matter of urgency. Ms. Talbot said, "The DWP are trying to wrap this up as support for single parents, but it's not, it's a stick approach and one that will ultimately hurt children. The government should be focusing on supporting single parents who can't work increased hours and tackling the barriers for those who can." She explained this could be achieved by providing affordable childcare, flexible work options and addressing single-parent discrimination in the workplace. Ms. Gordon Walker said, "There is a nasty prevailing myth about benefits scroungers being supported by hardworking taxpayers, yet this is completely untrue as many want to work but are not supported to do so. Increasing work requirements without providing adequate childcare funding, the 30 hours is term time only, means many cannot comply. The timing of this ruling, being announced the day after the petition closes, feels like the DWP are ignoring the very real concerns of those that signed and many parents have about this policy. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. You can read the proposal in the reverse, the requirement for parents on universal credit to be available to work for 30 hours, petition online here. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.